Hi Angel Babies, it's BB. We're talking backs today. This is a tag I wanted to do forever, and boy Diviner beat me to the punch, which is totally fine. I'm sure we've all thought about doing this, and he created a tag, and this was probably a couple years ago. I'm going to talk about my favorite backs, or I don't know, it's hard for me to say I have favorites. So I'm going to talk about backs that I have that are pretty, and I've put them in a few different categories, and this is part 1. So I'm not going to do that thing where I have I have 6 favorite backs. That's not a thing, because I don't think I do. I don't think I have this is the ultimate back. I don't know if any of them are perfect, but I have a couple categories, and so I'll move through them quickly. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on all of them. The first category is this is cute, or this is sweet, or maybe it's both. And the first deck I have is It's a Truly Magical World. It's a majors only deck, and it was a Kickstarter. And the backs look like this. It's very Disneyland-esque, and I like it. It's got a star, a sun, a moon. Are they upside down? No. Oh yeah, because the Hanged Man was upside. Hello, because it's supposed to be upside down. Da da da. Okay. So that's a sweetie. The next sweetie I have is the Tarot de Carlotides, and I really like this one. It's just cute with the floral and the black background and the moon. Another one that I really, really love looking at is the Apparition Tarot back. I mean, I guess I'll show you guys the art too quickly, but maybe I'll do that at the end after I put all these together. So how do we do this? Let's do that. And maybe a this and a this. Does that look terrible? Oh well. Another fun, cute one is the Tarot of the Cat People. I really like this one. And then I'm trying to see if I can fit. The last one in this category is the Moon Power Tarot. Oh, I didn't show you the box for the Cat People or the Apparition, but this is what they look like. And the Moon Power backs look like this. So these are ones that make me happy, that I really like the design. They're really cute. They're fun. They're sweet. Yeah, it's a vibe. And then I guess I'll show you the cards. They look kind of like this, just so you can get an idea for the fronts versus the backs. Oh my gosh, I missed one. Okay, so I don't have the box with me, but this is the Enchanted Tarot. It looks like this. And this is the old version. And the backs, I got this version because I liked the backs, and I really don't like the backs of the other one. This is very sweet. This is my kind of back. I love the little tiny gold border and the little tiny gold insignias of the different suits. I think it's beautiful. I love the stars. Why am I doing this? They're all the same. But this would be in the sweet category as well. Okay, so the next category I would call mystical, spiritual, mysterious, sexy, cool. I don't know. Okay, so the first one, and I'm sorry, I only have a mini of this deck, so it's not going to be as impressive as the full size, but it's the Thoth. These are the ultimate backs. I don't even read with the Thoth. I have this deck, but I don't really read with it. I haven't studied it yet. And these backs are just everything. They're everything a tarot back should be. They seem historical and highly artistic and esoteric and occult, but rich and I don't know, so cool. Anyway, here's the box. The next deck I have in this category is the Tarot of Sexual Magic. And the reason I bought this deck is because I saw the backs on someone's like pick a card video. I wish that they were a little more clear, but I think this is the coolest thing. It reminds me of like the Neverending Story or something, which is definitely not on theme for the deck, but a great like old ancient looking like medallion. Very cool. The next deck is the Fyodor Pavlov Tarot. I do have the indie edition. So I think the backs are slightly different, or maybe they're exactly the same. Somebody showed this the other day and I thought my backs looked different, but now that I'm looking at them again, maybe I thought my stars were smaller, but they're not, or something. Gorgeous. Looks like indigo dyed linen with these like really beautiful 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pointed stars. Very magical, very cool. Okay, and then I have one more in this section, and it is the Chinese tarot deck. And I feel like these backs fall into this category as well. Very beautiful. Very like, feels like an ancient story or like myth, you know, legend. This is one of my favorite categories of backs. I wish there were more backs like this. And if you know of any like this, let me know. Maybe I will buy the deck, maybe I won't, but these make me happy. All right, next category is historical or nostalgic. This is the Medieval Scapini Tarot. I really like these backs. They feel very authentically vintage, like you would see them in a museum or something. I like the color. Oh, I didn't show you the fronts of the other category. That's okay because I don't really think it was worth it. There are just a lot of adult themes. Like, oh, when am I worried about adult themes on my channel? Wow. I don't know. I'm feeling chaotic. So sorry for this energy. I also became interested in this deck because I saw the backs in maybe the same video as the Tarot of Sexual Magic. But this is the Lover's Path Tarot. I absolutely love these backs. They're amazing, beautiful, love them. The next is the Golden Visconti Tarot, and this is a majors only deck. And these look like an Italian relief on like a ceiling or something. I'm doing this as if they're different. I'm so stuck in my muscle memory. Let's see, should we move these? Let's move them all to the side. I'm just trying to spare you because the next category is like the biggest category. So I'm trying to fly through. The next one seems a little bit out of place with the rest of them, but it's still very nostalgic. And it is the Mermaids and Dolphins Oracle. It looks like this, the box. I adore these. So cute. I mean, they are kind of similar. Like, you got like seahorses, which is like the best thing about these. And then like ocean theme. And then you've got like the gold kind of medieval theme. These are great. Okay, I guess I'll show you the cards since I didn't do that for the other one. Should I go back and do it for the other one? Beautiful. Okay, I'll go back and give you the card fronts for the other ones too. So we've got the Thoth, the Fyodor Pavlov, the Chinese Tarot, and the Tarot of Sexual Magic. We got there. So the last category is this pleases me. It has no rhyme or reason. I think that the underlying theme is it tends to have, a lot of them tend to have geometric pattern that is pleasing to me, or like a celestial pattern. Let's get into it. Here's my pocket version of the Wild Unknown. The reason I chose this one is because it is the mass market edition, and my regular Wild Unknown is the indie edition. And if you are familiar, they have different backs. So this pleases me. It reminds me of snakeskin a little bit. I like the hand-drawn element to it. I guess since we started with that one, we can go into the indie version, which is this one here. I got this one in 2013. And these backs look like this, which I love, and I would not trade for the world. I don't want to switch these around either. Like, I like that the small one has this back and the big one has this back. I've seen the larger one, which is the mass market one, with this backing, and I don't like it as much. So go me for having the one that I like better. The next one is another tarot, and this was a Kickstarter. I believe it was a French Kickstarter, and these backs are glorious. I mean, if I had to pick one card back, maybe this would be it. But as I say that, I'm like scared. Like, I have commitment issues with that idea. I feel like I'm gonna have to make more room because this category has a lot of cards, or has a lot of decks. You guys, and this is only like, this is one box. I have 3. Watch, the other ones won't have any card backs that I like. So maybe the next installment of this series will be very short. Who knows? Okay, so another little one that I just got, shout out to Wesley at 22 Zines. He is the first person who I saw with this deck, and I immediately needed it. He mentioned it in his favorite card backs video, and I would have to say I concur. Isn't it great? I don't have any personal like history with this type of thing. I've always been drawn to stars, especially stars that are drawn like this. I don't know if they're supposed to be stars, but they look like stars to me. And I've always liked checkerboard. I also was a fan of ska in high school. I mean, I still kind of like ska, but I don't ask me like name 17 ska bands. Like, I wasn't that hard into ska. I'm chatty. Oops. Okay. What next? Let's do this guy. We've got the Tantric Dakini Oracle. This is also technically a tarot, and as I said before, a celestial back. And we just love that for us. So pleasing, so beautiful. I'm running out of room. Speaking of celestial, here's the Celestial Tarot. You know I had to do it. So gorgeous. Can we do like an up and downy? We can do an up and downy. I have 2 more, and they're long and skinny. Maybe I can put one over here and one down here. So this one is the Yonasa Yaus. I don't remember which edition. I think this is the 3rd edition. It's gorgeous. Oh, I'm showing you the front. Look at me. This is not a color I would usually be into, but I just really enjoy this design. It's not really the color that like draws me to it, you know? All right, can you see that in there? Can you see me? Oopie, oopie, oopie. Okay, and the last one is one that I just got in a trade with a friend, a new Instagram friend, and this is the beautiful Rebellion Tarot, and I do not have a box. I don't think it came with a box. It's an Etsy deck, and I don't know if you can tell, but it's like, it's almost like tapestry, like it's embroidered. It reminds me of, I don't know if it would be considered jacquard. I don't think it is, because I think it's an embroidery and not like woven like as part of the fabric, which is what like jacquard is. Damask? kind of reminds me of damask, but damask, like in the 2000s when damask was like in again, it was like very velvet, and that's not velvet either. But yes, this pleases me. I like this. It even kind of is like a color scheme. It's a vibe, you know, it's a mood. So these are a few of the cards from each deck. If you have questions about any of these decks, like, let me know. I'll do my best to answer them with the knowledge that I have. But yeah, this is the this pleases me category. And that concludes part 1 of my favorite backs hashtag VR2BoyDiviner. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you have a great weekend. I'm filming this on a Friday afternoon, so thanks for being here. Thanks for being curious. Thanks for being my friend. And my mom's coming. I gotta go.